Hey there, movie fans. This is going to be my DVD Blu-ray update of May 2012. But as usual, I'm going to do the shout out of the month first. And this time I'd like to do two shout outs. The first shout out I'd like to give is to Shumi1991. He's a YouTuber from Belgium. He mostly does DVD updates and such. And he's actually a very nice guy, so go check him out. And the second shout out I'd like to give is to, and I hope I pronounced his name right, Shinigami25L or Shinigami25L. He is a guy from Australia, and he also does DVD updates and Blu-ray updates, and he also has videos that are kind of like montage videos. He takes clips from movies that he loves and put them something, make some sort of montage of them, and they're actually very well done, those videos. He did a great job on that, so go check those out. And they both doesn't have much subscribers. I mean, they have around 23 subscribers the last time I checked. So, they can use a lot more subscribers than they have now. But the links are below as usual. Go check them out. Go show your support and go subscribe to the guys. Shumi1991 and Shinigami 25L. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is the only DVD that I bought, and that is Violent Saturday. This is part of the limited edition series from screenarchive.com. This is also limited to 3,000 like all those other DVDs and Blu-rays they've got. And I had my eye on this for some time. The only reason why I got this is because Lee Marvin is in it, and Lee Marvin is one of my favorite actors. But the stories also seem very interesting. It's about bank robbers. I actually kind of like I heard somebody say it's kind of like a Douglas Sirk kind of melodrama about bank robbers. So it looks very interesting. So I can't wait to check this one out. Violent Saturday. And now for the Blu-rays, and the first one is also from Screen Archives, The Big Heat, great film noir by Fritz Lang, also limited to the 3,000. Now I'm not getting all of the Blu-rays from Screen Archives. I just want the ones that I really want, and The Big Heat has been on my wish list for a long time, and when I heard they're gonna release a Blu-ray, I was actually very excited about that, because this is a magnificent film noir classic. And this movie is best known for the notorious scene in which Lee Marvin throws coffee into the face of Gloria Graham, and you don't actually see the coffee getting into her face. It happens off screen, but the impact of that scene was so big that the audience were shocked about that scene, and it's still one of the most memorable scenes in movie history, I think. This edition comes with a magnet, as you can see here. And it also has a booklet, and there's the coffee pot. This is another great edition from Screen Archives. I'm very happy to get this. The Big Heat, great film noir. The next Blu-rays I got actually very cheap. I mean, the next two I got for €7 each. The first one is The Blues Brothers. What can I say about this one? This is, without a doubt one of the greatest comedies of all time. Highly entertaining. The music is just top notch, and just a great film. And the other one that kind of cost me €7 is The Big Trouble in Little China. A fantastic film by John Carpenter, and yeah, this is an absolute favorite of mine. Seen this millions of times, and the transfer looks amazing, absolutely amazing. The next two Blu-rays are also cheap, not as cheap as these two, but these were €10 each. The first one is Blue Thunder, another great 1980s classic with Roy Schneider, Warren Oates, a great actor, and Malcolm McDowell. Yeah, great film, great film. And the second Blu-ray I got for €10 is Spatters by Paul Verhoeven. Yeah, I had to cover this up. She is wearing a shirt, but you can't see her nipples, and I had to cover this up as well. This is without a doubt Paul Verhoeven's most controversial film that he made in the Netherlands. I mean, when this movie came out in 1980, it caused a shitstorm. Everybody was against it. The critics was against it. The gay community was against it. Several feminist movements were against it. And the reason of that is because of two notorious scenes, one in particular. And that one scene is a very graphic homosexual scene. I mean, the first time when I saw this film and I saw that scene, I was like, what the fuck is this? So it was quite a surprise, I can tell you that. But yeah, despite of that, it is a pretty good film. It's about these three friends who they have their own life and their own troubles, and they all fall in love with this girl, even though they already have a girlfriend of their own. And yeah, it's a very good story and a very good film as well. Rutger Hauer is in this film. He only has a very small part. And Jeroen Krabbe, he's best known as the villain from The Living Daylights and The Fugitive. So yeah, I think it's great that they have released this on Blu-ray. It looks, the transfer looks really good. Unfortunately, I cannot say that about the audio. The audio is absolutely, well, it's terrible actually. They could have done a better job on that. But I hope they're gonna release other films of Paul Verhoeven on Blu-ray as well, especially Soldier of Orange. That's kind of like my favorite Dutch film that Verhoeven has made. So yeah, great film, but not for everybody. I have to make that very clear. That is not everybody's cup of tea. The next are Steelbooks, and the first one is this one. This is a very beautiful Steelbook. This is from Island of Lost Souls. I haven't seen this movie yet, though, but this is of course based on the book by H.G. Wells, The Island of Dr. Moreau, I believe it's called. Beautiful Steelbook. Comes with the with the little booklet here, and the movie stars Charles Laughton. I think he's a fantastic actor. And you have some nice artwork of this creature over here. Got the two discs. I'll take the disc out. You can see the other artwork behind the disc. Here it is. I think I'm also going to get the Criterion version, because that one has a different special features. So, but this is beautiful, beautiful release. And the next one is also from, oh by the way, this is from the Masters of Cinema series. And this is the other one. This is number 32, by the way, and this is number 30. It's Lifeboat by Alfred Hitchcock. I already had this movie on DVD, but of course, being a Blu-ray Steelbook fan, I had to get this one as well. And great film, by the way. All takes place in one location, which is a lifeboat. But Hitchcock did a brilliant job with this movie, and it also has a nice booklet as well. And the artwork, I'm not going to show you what's behind this because it's basically the same artwork as this. So that's a little bit of a downer. They could have used a different artwork, but not really that bad. It's a very nice release as well, and a fantastic film, Lifeboat. The next Steelbook is Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol. Very good film. Really enjoyed this one. I thought the best part of this film is the one that takes place in Dubai, where Tom Cruise is climbing up on that the tallest building in the world. I believe it's called the Burj Khalifa, if I'm correct. And that was a great scene. That really put me on the edge of my seat. That was a brilliant scene. And also, I also love the chase scene in the sandstorm. And of course, the rest of the film is great as well. I like the beginning, but I wish the rest of the movie was as good as the Dubai sequence. I mean, if that was the case, then this would have been the best Mission Impossible movie ever. But it's not. I mean, it's a very good film, and it's a great addition to the Mission Impossible franchise. But I don't think this is the best one out there. I mean, if I had to do a ranking video on the Mission Impossible movies, then I would choose Part 3. Part 3 would be my favorite. That would be my number 1. On the second place would be Part 1. And on the third place would be this one, Ghost Protocol. And on the last place, and the fourth place would be Part 2. That's kind of my least favorite of the franchise. But anyway, very entertaining film, and a very nice Steelbook as well. Next is the Steelbook of Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Thrones. Now this is the HMV Steelbook, and this is, by the way, the Play.com exclusive Steelbook, which is now out of print. Yeah, this is a great film as well. Great film as well. I've loved the first movie, and this is some people say it's even better. I haven't really decided which one I like more, this one or the first one, but they're both great. And the scene in the woods, the chasing, the chase scene in the woods, that is just amazing. That is so very well done. The stop motion effects, and you can see that cannon, that cannonball, flying through trees, and passing Robert Downey Jr. That is just a brilliant scene. So yeah, great film, Sherlock Holmes: Game of Shadows. And the last Steelbook I got is Chronicle. Very good film, actually, a lot better than I thought. This is one of those found footage movies, in the same style as Blair Witch. Only this time it's about a group of teenagers who has superpowers. And it's great. It's a great film. Some of the visual effects are fantastic, and some you can clearly see they are CGI, but it didn't really bother me that much. I absolutely liked it, and I saw the climax at the end was great, with all those cars flying in the air. That was a great scene. By the way, this movie is written by Max Landis, and Max Landis is the son of John Landis, who is the director of The Blues Brothers and American Werewolf in London, among others. And I believe this is his first movie, and he did a great job on this one. And this is the Play.com exclusive Steelbooks, as kind of embossed title there. And there's also a artwork on the inside. You can see here. But yeah, this is a great film. I mean, to me, in my opinion, this is the best found footage movie since Cloverfield. I thought it was fantastic. Chronicle. And I heard they're going to do the sequel, so I'm very curious of what their, what the next story will be. Next is The House by the Cemetery by Lucio Fulci. This is, of course, one of those window slipcover edition from Arrow Video, which has the 4 different covers and the booklet and poster and 2 discs. We all know that these editions will be discontinued very soon, which is very unfortunate, because I really like these editions. I don't have all of them. I think I still need to get a few, but yeah, it's these are just nice editions. I really like them a lot. And I believe I've seen this movie a long time ago, but I don't really remember it, so I have to check this out very soon. Next is the German digibook of Anonymous. This is a film by Roland Emmerich, who's of course known for Independence Day and 2012 and The Day After Tomorrow, all those science fiction classic, or not classics, but science fiction disaster movies. And this is a film that is just completely different than what we're used to from him. And this is also a film that he financed himself. It's basically a what-if movie. What if William Shakespeare never wrote those stories and those plays that he was known for, like Romeo and Juliet and Othello and Hamlet and such. And Emmerich seemed very convinced that Shakespeare never wrote any of these stories. And personally, I don't really believe that. I mean, I'm not a Shakespeare expert, but if Shakespeare never wrote any of these plays, then would anybody, somebody would have found that out years ago, right? I mean, I heard, there were some Shakespeare teachers who says that there is enough evidence that he did wrote those plays. But whether it's true or not, it is a very fascinating story and a very fascinating film as well, and it's also very entertaining. I thought this was very well made, and the visual effects were very good as well. Yeah, I enjoyed it. This is a nice release as well. And he was pretty good in this film. What's his name again? Rhys Evans, I believe his name is. He plays the character of Edward de Vere, who's the Earl of Oxford. And according to the guys who made this film, Emmerich and his screenwriter, he's the one who wrote all those stories. And Shakespeare was just some loser, some arrogant, loser of an actor who pretended he wrote all those stories, according to this movie, that is, of course. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't really care if it's true or false, but I enjoyed it a lot. And now I have to take these away because there's something else that I'd like to show you. Now you might remember this Blu-ray that I've bought a few months ago, on the Knight Templar. This has the 194 minutes, but the the complete version is about the 4.5 hours. But it was only available in Scandinavia and it didn't have any subtitles. But to my biggest surprise, a Dutch company called Dutch Filmworks, who also released the Expendables box set and the Conan the Barbarian box set, they have released the complete 4.5 hour version on Blu-ray. And this is it. It is a very beautiful tin box. It has a different title, by the way, the Crusader, but it is the same movie on. And as it says here, it is the complete 6-part miniseries, and it also has the theatrical version of On the Knight Templar. I believe it is a shorter version than this one. I believe this is 2 hours or something like that. And it also has 2 documentaries, the Crusades and the Knights Templar, which are documentaries that you usually see on the Discovery Channel or the History Channel. And yeah, it's just fantastic. I couldn't believe that they have released this. I was very happy to see it. I always want to see the complete version. Unfortunately though, this edition only has Dutch subtitles. So again, no English subtitles. So I'm very sorry for all my friends who lives in English language countries or English speaking countries. Anyway, it comes with the this cardboard sleeve. This is what the back looks like of this tin box. And there's another look of the front. This is embossed, by the way. It's a very beautiful, kind of metallic, feel or look to it. It comes with a bonus disc, which, these are first episodes of 4 different television series, The Crusader, which is this one. But it also includes Borgia, Miranda, and Camelot. And now let's take this out. This is the 4 disc tissue pack, which is a little difficult to get out. Hang on, here we go. Here it is. Here's the front. And here are the Blu-rays. Of course, you got the 2 Blu-rays with all the episodes of the Crusader. And here are the bonus disc. This is the like I said before, the theatrical version and the 2 documentaries. So, very nice edition. I'm very happy that they have released this in the Netherlands. And yeah, I can't wait to check out the longer version of On the Knight Templar or the Crusader, as it says here. And last but not least, I bought the box set of Casablanca. Wonderful classic film. I have a lot of different editions of this movie. I believe this is my 5th or 6th edition. I did a video on the other editions about 2 years ago. You can find that on my channel. And this is the 70th anniversary edition. It's limited to 81,000. My number is 42,660. Beautiful release. Absolutely love this one. This has, let me show you what it has. This I'm sure you guys have seen it before. There's a lot of unboxing videos of this set. But anyway, it has some coasters here and 3 discs. A poster and 6-page photo books with the production codes, production notes and rare set drawings and behind the scene photos. A beautiful set of a beautiful film, Casablanca. That's it for my DVD and Blu-ray update of May 2012. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.